was hoping that turns on or off something.
So let's think about baking. You don't let them know her account.
You guys are ready.
But when I say who I am, can I just say I'm Madame Donut, and do I have to expand on that? And like I own Donut Dynamite.
Yeah, I mean, you just want to sort of like an easy opener of who she is.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm Madame Donut, and I own Donut Dynamite with my husband. We live and work here on Maui. We opened our store about 7 months ago in the town of Wailuku. And so far it's going quite well. It's been really amazing how people have come to find us, and people keep coming in, so we keep making donuts. Okay, so whenever people tell me, oh, you guys are doing so well, I always say yes, but it's a whole lot of work to be in this type of donut business. Again, the choice of dough that we make makes everything more complicated, and of course, making all the components by hand also makes the workload so much harder and tedious. A typical work day, every day I make dough. Our doughs take about 6 to 8 hours minimum for the initial fermentation. So I mix the dough and then basically let it sit in the refrigerator in a cool room for about 6 to 8 hours to let the butter set. Meanwhile, while that's going on, we have all sorts of other projects like the toppings and such. We make all the glazes in-house. It's not your ordinary donut. Even fitness fanatics who say they don't like donuts, they come here often enough that I'm starting to think that they lie to me. They really love donuts, but then they say, no, your donuts are different. It's not just your treat. It's not a sugary treat. In fact, they're not very, very sweet. They're always very well balanced in flavor. We create our donuts as if they're a composed plate, you know, where you have your starch, your protein, and maybe your side dish. It isn't complete until you put all those flavors together or those components together. So it's very important that your main ingredient, the dough, is really, really good. So anything that you put on it is just literally a glaze on the donut. You bite into that dough, it's not cloyingly sweet. It has a good texture to it, a good pull, a good structure. It's not air. We're not selling air. It's not poofed up dough that when you pinch, there's nothing to it. That's why they're cheap. This has structure, this has flavor, this has body, and it has a lot of integrity. We make everything from scratch. There's no preservatives. It's all fresh every day because I don't like the waxy texture of most sprinkles that you get out there. I wanted it to be really as natural as can be. I am not a proponent of, healthy eating, so you eat my donuts. I am not gonna say my donuts are healthy food, but I can bet you that they're probably healthier than most food that you get out there in a lunch plate, you know what I mean? We use real ingredients, and we can pronounce every ingredient that we put on it. There's no preservatives. It's all fresh every day.